Hey, Carrie. Hey, Heidi. How are you? Crystal. Get everyone jumping on. Yay. Happy New Year, guys. If I missed you, anybody? Oh, this light's a little bright. That's better. Look at this grizzly Rick Prince. Look at this guy. Keeping your face warm, right? I've never seen you with a beard like that. That's all different. How are you, man? So I want to thank everyone for jumping on. This is our first meeting for 2018. I see that a lot of good stuff is happening, and I'm really excited for this team. I like the vibe. I like the enthusiasm. I like that everyone is ready to go, and I'm pretty excited about it. So as you saw, we ended the year at just about 1.5 million in sales. Excuse me for 1 second. Who we got? Who we got? Hey guys, if you don't mind muting out, that would be really cool. I'm sorry, I hear pots playing and I don't know where it's coming from. So thank you so much. But like I was saying, as we ended last year at about 1.5 million, I feel like as a team we have many ups and downs. As you all know, this business is so difficult because it's learning how to deal with those successes and not really failures, but a lesson to learn. I've done it. Our move, I kind of slacked off. We've been over this a bunch of times. It took me a little while to get back to speed. And right now I am probably what I feel the best I have ever been as a leader, as a Thrive promoter, as a teammate for any of you. My phone is ringing every single day, which thank you guys so much. You're doing amazing. The three-way calls come in daily. I love it. I never have to wonder what anyone's doing. I like that. Some of you have done ridiculous amounts of new promoters in the last few days. So make sure you get all of these people welcome calls, or just, once in a while, just let me know, hey, so-and-so did it to help me out. That's perfectly fine. We've all had that happen before. They really don't want to be a promoter. They wanted some cheap product, so they signed up to be a promoter just so they could get a good deal. That's fine. It happens. We have a bunch of those. I actually have one that contacts Christy every month about Thrive, which I don't understand, but that's what he does. So don't worry about it. But one of the things I wanted to talk about tonight, and again, this is not going to be a super long call. It's just kind of get everyone together. I get to see everyone's face. Is the positivity in the chat. I will tell you guys, I have zero tolerance right now because my positivity is at the highest it has ever been in my entire life. And I feel like any little bit throws me off track and I just can't have it. And I feel like if a lot of you adhere to that and keep going with that throughout the year, you are just going to be a steamroller in 2018. I feel that is what's helped me keep moving and progressing and building in these last 6 months. I know I talk to you guys all the time about Elise, and there's some things that you know or don't know. We don't always see eye to eye. I don't love everything she does, but that's okay, and that's what makes us good business partners. But the one thing that she does that Kim can't do sometimes is she breaks through, and she will be very, very difficult on me because she knows what works for me. I take it differently from her than I would from Kim. I don't know why that is. They can say the same exact thing. It's kind of like the three-way call. You know, Kim can say something to me and I'll be like, whatever, but Elise says it and it sticks. I don't know why. She's tough with me. She's very direct. She likes to use my term, bonk me on the head often. She's very blunt and I appreciate that. And she knows that's what I appreciate. So I'm going to do that with all of you guys. Don't take it personal. That's my style. And it's not anything personal on any person, but there will be zero negativity in that group chat. I don't care if something sucks. I just don't care. Take it somewhere else. Take it offline. If you want to ask me a question about something that sucks, do it in private. That's okay. Like if it's just you and I, or just a couple of us dealing with something that you're having a frustration with, that's great. What I feel happens more often than not in the chat is, you know, I'm going to generalize because I don't think we have well, we do have a Kevin, but he's not always on. Kevin goes in the chat. I'm using that name. There's no one personally. Kevin goes in the chat and says, hey, I'm trying to do this and it sucks because I can't. And then 5 other people that may or may not have been okay instantly go, yeah, me too. That sucks. Now you got 6 people that are pissed off. And then the chat just gets worse and worse and worse. And getting out of that cycle is very, very difficult because, you know, when you band together with other people that share the same feeling as you, you become powerful. You become an entity. So if we stay positive and we're all on that positive vibe, that's what's going to make us better. As soon as some of us break off to the negative side, it's hard to get everyone back and everyone connected. I feel like this team has a really, really good connection right now, and I'm very thankful for it. I'm happy for it. I know some of us, I don't, you know, not just me in particular, but some of you together, me and a few other people, Kim and other people, it doesn't matter who it is. We've had our differences in the past. That's human nature, that's teams, that's working together, it happens. I would like from here on out, let's put things aside and work together so we can build this team together. I need to build you guys where you want to be, and that will help all of us as a team. This team has a goal of $3 million next year. That is a non-negotiable goal. I will do it. I guarantee you. My ultimate, I would like to do 6, but I will tell you right now, this team will do 3. You can be on this journey and run with me, and I will make you as successful as you need to be. All I need is willingness to do a little work and willingness to accept maybe a different way to do something, or, you know, and I'm doing the same thing. So as long as we're on that same page, we are all going to be good. And I guarantee there's a lot of success is going to happen this year. I know Laura's been killing it. Good job, Laura. Just hit her 4K. She's a very new promoter, and I love that enthusiasm. It's a great job. I know you've got an excellent team leader helping you out. The girl that always told me she can't, now she can, and she helps everyone else do it too, which I love beyond belief. So thank you for that, Laura, and thank you, Christy. Great job. I'm going to leave the floor over to Kim real quick before we move on about the positivity and stuff, and then we can go to something different. That'd be great.
You know, one of the things that really works well for me is not jumping on social media first thing in the morning. It's probably the worst thing you can do. Pick up your phone and go on Facebook and start scrolling and seeing all the complaining. I start my morning. I actually get my posts ready. I do a positivity post to Instagram, and I do one to Facebook. I don't even check anything else. And then I put on my headphones and I listen to 30 minutes of a motivational video. For those of you that are in our accountability group, I've been listening to the morning one, and then I started listening to the Tony Robbins one about the new year. And that one I've actually been starting my day with every single morning lately, just because what he says in that video about being successful and sticking with a resolution is, you know, you can make a resolution to lose 10 pounds, but unless if that resolution that you're making really moves and compels you, you're probably not going to stick to it. So you want to do something that's going to pull you to it. So just, it's something to think about when you're actually making a resolution or putting a goal together or something like that. Make sure that you're getting pulled to whatever it is that you're after, because if you keep trying to push for it, you're just going to keep pushing. The pull is so much stronger than push. The other thing that I've learned is that when I get upset, whether it's with my husband or, you know, something that's going on, the little fluffy douchebag known as Diva, Madeline does something, I pick up my journal and I write in it right away. I allow myself 2 minutes to be upset and then I let it go. Because here's what's going to happen. You have something that upsets you during the day. And if you don't write it down, it's going to be in your head all day long. And what happens when you keep on thinking about that? You can't move on from it. So just write it down and let it go. And then think of something happy. Write down 3 things that you're grateful for or thankful for. And think about that instead. And it will really help you to move on and focus on your goals and on your dreams, because we're all here for the same reason. We all want to be successful. We all want those 200K signs, and we're all going to get there. And we're going to get there as a team. So we need to really stay positive and try and use the tools that work for us. I mean, I know for me, the journaling really helps. And, you know, the motivational videos in the morning really helps, you know. I do that when I'm putting my post together. And even if I'm not like fully paying attention to it, because I listen to the same thing every day, I'm still listening to it instead of scrolling Facebook and seeing all the negative things out there. Everybody complaining about how cold it is, that cars won't start. It's raining, it's snowing.
Wait,
You know.
Heidi Bavacqua made a good positive today, even though her car didn't start and it was cold as hell and it sucked.
See, that's
so good
awesome.
job, Heidi. Positivity, I saw it.
And who else did that? Catherine did that
Catherine
too the other
did it
day
too.
when she was having problems. And it's good, you know. I mean, sometimes we just have to laugh at the things that life throws at us and not get so upset. And I know it's easy for me to say that because, you know, when we're brought up, you know, we listen to our parents and what they say and how they reacted to things. So of course, when we follow how they reacted to things, we're going to start reacting the same way that they did. You know, they get angry or upset over things. And, you know, it's just all in your mind. I mean, you can change the way that you think. And I mean, you can't be happy all the time. Nobody is, but you can definitely try and get there.
Success is a mindset. And I feel like once your mind starts going off track, you need to bring it back. So I need everyone to really work on your personal development. I try and take at least a half an hour a day for personal development, just to listen or read or something to better myself. I have, you know, lists of books. I've shared them a couple times. I'll share them with you if you want them again. Just message me and I'll gladly share some titles that I like. You may or may not like them, but it's a bunch of options. I actually just bought another one today, which should have been on the tops of my list, is How to Win Friends and Influence People. And it was recommended by Elise because I have such a strong, and I'll blame it on my Italian heritage, but it's not, it's me. I have a strong personality, and sometimes people take that as me being harsh or being mean or something like that. But that's not what it is. You know, Catherine's shaking her hand, like, you know, Puerto Ricans the same way. I get it. You know, I talk to Aaron Aponte every single day because we are so much alike. But he's Puerto Rican, I'm Italian. It doesn't matter. We have the same attitude. We have the same thought process. You know, we bitch about things together. I see it. We bitch about things together, and then we're over it in 5 minutes. And I appreciate that because he allows me to vent, and then he tells me, you know, what bothers him, and then we're done. I will tell you guys this. I made a post the other day about religion, something I haven't touched on in Facebook in a long time unless I was making fun of somebody or starting some trouble. But it's people like him and Blair and Elise that are bringing me back to that. But it's a different type of religion than I was brought up with. You know, Rick and I went to Catholic school together, and we learned certain things. It's just different. I felt like, to me, that religion was more of a fear of vengeance. And this that I'm learning now is kind of like a relationship, and you know, I have all of these new friends that are doing the same type of thing, so we can just talk, and there's no fear involved, and there's no process involved. Sit, kneel, stand. You're supposed to be sitting. You're supposed to be kneeling. Give me a break. I'm just trying to pray, for Christ's sakes, you know? Go ahead, Rick.
All right, Scott, let me stop you right there. Go where your heart feels.
Yeah. Okay. Believe me, I feel Tim and I are very comfortable at this church, and we only go there for our mentorship and our leadership with Blair.
That's totally fine. Go where your heart feels. It's right here.
Yeah. We met the pastor. The guy was super nice. Like, everyone is chill, and they're not
good.
They're not uptight. So I feel like that's something was missing in my life. That was something that I pushed away, and now it's leveling me out, if that's even a thing. I don't know.
Even though your mom might be upset. No, I'm kidding.
No, she won't. She's fine.
No, she won't.
No, she'll be good. But to get back to what Kim was saying, the daily journaling is huge. And if you guys aren't journaling, even the guys, seriously, look into it, especially when something bothers you. When you write it down, it goes away. Good job, Rebecca. Another thing that I need everyone to start looking into, a planner. I did the electronic planner. I always told people, do whatever works for you, which is still the truth. You know, if it's not going to work, don't bother. But you got to give it an honest effort. I see it. Good job. But the planner is big. And I know I talked to Jamie Zisk about it today, and it was something that he struggled with. Usually it's guys that struggle because you got to do all these freaking highlighters and all this other stuff. Catherine struggles too. Blair is doing a 4-part video on planners. So if you guys haven't seen it, check out her wall. She's doing that for those of us that really struggle, and I love her for that because she's very, very good at it, and she hated them. Elise hates planners.
Yeah, she has like 5.
She's super scatterbrained. She is like, her journals are notebooks all over the house, but she does it. So that's what works for her. I don't like that. I like one journal, one planner. Don't spread things apart. I get all like OCD'd about that. I can't even write in another book until the pages are all full. So
I totally skip pages. And but also you can follow her on YouTube. She has her own YouTube channel. So
she hasn't put everything on YouTube though. It's mostly on her Facebook wall. You
Okay.
can follow her. I think she's at her friend's limit. Blair Critch, for those of you that are unsure. I post her videos whenever I can in the team chat. She's not on our team, but she's a friend of ours. She lives, not far from us. She's a millionaire thriver. She is under a lease, so that helps.
Yeah, under Sheila Fazzoni.
Yeah.
She's on our team, but just not our leg. But she is amazing to follow. Very inspiring.
But that's about all I had to go over tonight. I didn't want to take a ton of time. Like I said, we're about 20 minutes in. But I'd like to take some questions and anything that you guys are struggling with that anyone else may be able to benefit from if we talk about it for 10 minutes while we're here. If you guys have something, just unmute and let me know what's going on. So maybe we can help, and it will benefit someone else that's listening in tonight. Carrie's got something. I see it.
She's like, unmute me.
I just got to figure out how to do it. So,
hey.
Hi. My question is, when you're getting your emails and your new people, how do you guys decide who you're going to put them under to get your 2 free? Do you do it just by someone that's been thriving for a while, a new person? Do you collect them and then go in and look at your people?
Here's what I've been doing. I personally, and you guys all know this, you guys all have people probably in your family, under you, in your downline that you're kind of helping out. Mm-hmm. My friends and family get first shot of everybody, unless they're a friend or family of someone else, and then they go wherever they need to be. But like for instance, my daughter's thriving. 2 people need to be under my daughter because why am I paying for her too, right?
Right.
So Kim gets her 2. I have my 2. My daughter has her 2. My mom has her 2. My aunt has her 2. And then we go from there. Once that happens, I go to the customers that have given me names, have given me information, say, hey, I'm having a hard time getting my refer to. Here's 10 people. Can you help me out? Even if those 10 people don't sign up right away, I will help that customer out because they're doing something to benefit themselves. They're having a hard time with it, but you know what? So what? You don't know this person, I put them under. And I've had customers call me and say, well, I have this person, Mary, that's above me. Yep, that's my mom. Don't worry about it. You're all set. You know, they have no idea. They look in when they log in, or they look when they log in and go, who is this person?
So you collect your emails and then go and set them up after?
I normally, if they don't set it up on their own, I will absolutely do that later and look at where I can put them. Yeah. Okay. I have some friends on other teams that will never let a customer set up their own account. Okay. And that's okay. They have a log of every customer and the password that they gave them. And then they make a chart, a tree of where they put everyone. Okay. And I know 2 people that do it that way. It's a lot of work, I will tell you, because man, if you're not paying attention, it goes sideways fast.
I'm really hoping the 2.0 shows us a little bit better who has R2, who's thriving for free.
I think this new app is the start of that. I feel like they're going to keep improving that app because it's really not very useful to us at the moment. But, you know, it's there. The colors are nice. It's a nice interface. Now it just needs to be useful. I think they were just kind of like trying it out and seeing who's going to do what with it. Yeah. But I'm super excited for 2.0. I hope you guys are. I feel this whole new formula, and like this is my personal opinion, there's something big happening. I have never in 3 years or close to 3 years now seen a product on back order, let alone 2 products on back order. I don't know if any of you have noticed, there's a lot of the Ultras that are starting to go on back order.
Yeah, there's only Wild and I Am available for Ultras right now, just so you know.
Oh, wow.
I feel like they're going to like, boom, here's this now, and everyone's going to freak out. And then, you know, they're trying to move all the product and not restock because it may be that this new 2.0 replaces certain things.
Maybe the Ultra becomes the new standard.
I feel like the Ultra / Black Label combination is what's going to happen in 2.0. I think that's going to be the thing.
I love that combination, by the way. Just saying, it's my favorite.
I just feel like they're going to put them together and then have the duo always as separate. I don't think that there's enough people that eat well enough to do duo all the time. And I know there's a lot of people on the team that feel that way too, and that's cool. Some of us love it. I feel lost if I forget to put my duo on. I always do my Black Label, but if I don't do my duo, I feel like, ooh, I got to be super careful what I eat today. Or like, I've been eating some junk. Like you guys all saw us at Burger Five.
Balance.
Yeah, and I do balance every night. So I do it for about a week, and then I'll take a couple of weeks off, and then I'll do balance again for a week, and it kind of, you know, cleans me out and like keeps my stomach from, you know, looking like a beer belly again.
Members of the steakhouse.
I eat a lot of protein.
New Year's Eve dinner with Madeline.
So
a lot of greens and protein will make flush you out too.
Yes, and water everywhere.
Yeah.
Let's not forget that.
Yeah.
Look at Jamie Zisk joined us, all smiley.
Where is he? I didn't see him.
He looks like he's comfortable.
I'm always comfortable. I'm always in
You
my
snuck
bed.
in.
Oh, I did sneak in. I was on a call. You know, I get some order calls, get some calls going, a lot of energy going. And I'm sorry, all the Ultras are almost out. I own them. They're in my house.
I bet they are.
No idea.
Jamie has the closet like all of you will dream about. I guarantee he's got more products than all of us put together.
I've had 3 people hit me up in the last 2 weeks for product. Just to trade stuff, buy stuff. Hey, you got some of these? I'm out. Yep.
Nice.
What am I, the only one on Duo? Is that it?
No, I do it. I do it
You
every
do
day.
it all. You do it all. Where is the most people usually do, Scott? I mean, I see a lot of people that are on Facebook. They're doing, a lot of duo and in the ultra. I mean, you don't see too many people doing posting Black Label. Why is that?
I feel like people always try and do the latest and greatest and then go back to what works. And that's okay. You got to try the new stuff. Like that's what to do. Like, I'm a Black Label guy. I need that mood support. I cannot do without it.
I'm afraid to switch. That's the whole thing.
I've
done duo from day one, Black Label, and then when I had the duo and Black Label, it made me tired. You know what I'm saying? So I just stick with the duo. My wife has ordered the Ultra. I'm gonna try that when it comes in on the 15th.
Let me tell you this, Rick, and this is for all the women on the team. I will tell you this, more often than not, women get better results, I feel, from Ultra if after like 35. I think it's an age thing, it's a hormonal thing.
Okay.
Who is that? I can't see who that is. Hi, Jess. Jess is dying. She's saying no way. You don't agree with that? It's your body then. I feel for the most part, a lot of the women over 35 have said, I'm switching back to Ultra from Duo. You're the exception. That's awesome. If it works great for you. Christy, you still doing Duo?
No.
O'Brien? No?
I'm just afraid to switch. That's the whole thing. I mean, I already dropped, 32 pounds since June. I don't want. I mean, this helped me tremendously. I'm just afraid to switch.
I'm up and down as far as weight, but I don't really care much.
I do.
But I don't. Let me tell you something, and I've told this to a bunch of people, Rick. If I'm 300 pounds, but I look damn good, I don't care. I don't care what that scale says. If I look good, my clothes fit good, the scale doesn't mean anything to me. When I started this journey, I was probably 5 or 10 pounds heavier than I was a few months ago.
But also, too, by me shedding the pounds, Scott, okay, when I'm at work, people are noticing.
Absolutely.
That's how I'm getting my customers. That's how when I post something with before and after, my Thrive pictures, okay? That's what's getting me my customers. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna bullshit.
You didn't shed pounds. You shed fat. There's a difference.
No, I know that, but they're seeing the difference on the weight. That's what I'm saying. I'm afraid to switch over. I don't know what it's gonna do. I'm afraid to go without my Duo. Just put it that way. Okay. I am. Huh?
Don't be locked down. There's plenty of people on this team that have switched. Kim doesn't do it anymore. Holly's had good results switching back to Ultra. Anyone else has switched back to an Ultra? Catherine, Jamie Ziz?
I'm going to start. I'm going to go over to that. I didn't see anything huge with Duo. Like, I didn't get any huge results, but like, I look at like this summer, I wasn't able to run because of an Achilles injury. I feel like the Duo kept me from putting weight on. Like, I think with the just being able to walk, only running about half the mileage than I normally do in the summer, that the Duo helped me build more muscle, and kept my appetite under control where, and then now that I'm running again, I'm not really noticing any difference. I'm not really noticing any difference. So I'm thinking I'm going to go try the Ultra, but would not give up my Black Label for the world. Would not, because you would find him in a suitcase on the side of the road. So
you can ship him to Florida.
I might.
We can go look.
You want to go to Florida? No.
You can stay at Scott's house.
Yeah.
Never.
Never.
But yeah, I feel Duo did the same for me. I put on a lot of muscle. I put on almost 30 pounds in like 9 months. But I'm starting to lean out now.
That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah, I'm down almost 20 since Christmas.
Good for you.
Since Christmas?
16 pounds since Christmas. So it's a little crazy that it's so up and down, but I feel like it's a cycle where I build muscle and then lean out, and then build muscle and lean out. And that's why I can't look at the scale. It's so up and down. I have my little journal when I go to the gym. Every single exercise, how many reps, how many sets I do, I write everything down. I weigh in myself in the morning, what time I started, what time I finished. So I have a logbook.
See, my problem is, Scott, every morning, I know they say don't go by the scale. I get on that scale every morning. If I'm over 179, I'm like, when the hell, weighing 180? Where's that weight come from? Where's that weight come from?
Once a week. That's it. That's all you have from here on out. Once a week. Pick a day. No, don't look at me like that. I'm trying to.
No, I'm listening. I guess a little OCD kicking in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the whole thing. I don't know. I even said to my wife, Kelly, I'm like, Kelly, what the hell did you feed me last night? I gained 3 pounds. You know, not to be a girly, you know, but
I go to the bathroom and lose 3 pounds. Come on. Every day is bad. Don't do that anymore.
no, I got goals. My goals is, okay, boom, I'm going to take this picture. I'm going to set it up on my Facebook. I feel by getting myself fit, okay, everybody see my Facebook, the lean of the calves, me with no shirt on. That's giving me my customers. I feel if I put some weight on, Scott, okay, I'm not gonna get those customers.
Let me tell you something though. My before and after. Did you see the one with the weights on it?
No, all I seen was you on the motorcycle, you fat ass. No, I'm kidding.
That one was pretty rough.
That was.
Can I talk?
Yeah, you can talk.
Go.
So I'm sure that I don't know if everybody has heard my duo nonsense, but so I tried to do the full 8 weeks. I got like 6 weeks of duo, and I had gained 15 pounds.
It's water.
So I got back. It took me a couple of months to get back to where I was prior to duo, but I retried it, and the first week it really upped my metabolism, and I felt really good. Week 2, I started to feel bloated again, so I took it off, and I can do it like a day or two a week kind of thing, and but not continuously because it was kind of a hormonal kind of thing, like I was saying. But I was reading somewhere else, and I can't remember reading, but they and it was a woman, it wasn't a guy, but said that they were using duo twice a week. They were swapping it out with Black Label, and it made a huge difference in their muscle mass.
Yeah, I think people have to do what works for them, especially I think Holly and I, we talked about this before. With your cycle, man, those hormones play with everything. So I am not a good person to ask. If any of you women have problems, go to Kim, go to someone else. I'm not a good person to deal with that stuff because I
don't have cycle. So well, just so we're clear, I have cycle anymore.
It's women hormonal things.
And it's like super normal, and all my hormones are normal. It's a reaction, and I did a lot of research on it because I'm trying to figure out what it was. And I think that I have polycystic ovarian syndrome, which means I have an increased testosterone. And I think that what is in duo worked like a steroid on me. And so
Possible.
I think that what I looked like and I felt like was a gym rat who was taking steroids, not working out, is exactly what I looked like and felt like. And so I think that was what it was, too much of it in my body, which it doesn't, but I think people, I wish I would listen to my body a couple of weeks into it and said, I got to put this to the side for a little while. I think maybe Black Label helping a lot of people because I wasn't using any other DFT at the same time, just using duo. And so I think that I don't know, just listen to your body. Not that you can't use it, it's just that you need to listen to your body. And if it's too much of a buildup in your system, take it off for a little bit and then go back to the Ultra or the Black Label, and then use it when you're in the, I think you have to use Duo while you're working out.
I feel you're right with that, and I think you have something with the testosterone thing too, because I feel like when I really hit the gym hard, the Duo works 10 times better.
Yeah.
And the days that I need a break because I'm sore and I don't do as much, I feel like it makes me maybe worse. Like I feel maybe bloaty after that day.
Yeah, you feel bloated and gassy and overall like, ugh.
It's possible. Yeah, you got to listen to your body. That's key. Go ahead, Jamie.
Yeah, no, I found when I was doing at the same time, if I overate at all, and I'm not a regular eater, and I'm kind of like you, I'll eat when I want to or if I'm hungry, and definitely the appetite control was great in the Duo. But I did find if I got to a point where I didn't eat enough, where I didn't schedule because the appetite suppressant was so great, that when I did overeat, I mean, I was like a light switch. Lori was like, "What happened to you last night?" Like, "What are you talking about?" She goes, "You just shut off." So yeah, it depends on your habits. So you got to be super consistent on Duo and what you're doing to be able to monitor it like that. So,
CJ,
just a little different.
The other thing with Duo too is there's no mood support in it at all. So just keep that in mind. All right. So true story. Scott and I first started Duo, and we had Maddie on it too. For one whole week, we were like this with each other, and we couldn't figure out why. And then we look and we're like, there's no mood support in this. And we went to a local, and I forgot who it was. She's like, use Black Label and Duo, or make sure you get mood support if you're using it, because there's nothing in it. And it's so true, because I had no idea. We couldn't understand why we were so crabby.
well, I actually found myself, I've been a Duo from day one, okay? I tried Duo and Black Label all that one day. Well, for a whole week. I was crashing.
Yeah.
It made me so tired. I don't know why. I mean, I'm saying because the relaxation in it, I can't do Duo and Black Label. So I might try the Ultra and the Black Label. Is that a good thing? What do you think?
Use those two together. Ultra.
What, the Duo or the Ultra?
I don't use Duo anymore. I actually stopped.
You don't?
A month ago. No, I just use Ultra and Black Label. I'm back.
How many people on our team actually do the Duo?
I don't know how many people actually still use it. I know a lot of people get great results from it, but for me, I wasn't getting the results that I wanted from the gym. I felt like maybe I was leaning out, but I felt like I wasn't dropping size. So
okay.
Wasn't
I that's why I'm afraid to to get away from my Duo, because Duo has been helping me from day one. But the Duo with the Black Label just makes me crash.
Yeah, then I wouldn't. I mean, if you were looking for the extra mood support, you could always use a regular or an Ultra, because they both have mood support. But if you don't need it, then if you're fine with Ultra or Duo and you don't need the extra mood support, then I wouldn't even bother. It's not like you got results just doing it. I just did it for the mood support.
Okay.
So, and the Duo is revving your metabolism. So that's why you're going to have the hunger and you're going to have that major crash at night, because your body is so revved.
Well, the Duo, I'm going to be honest. First thing, I don't get hungry until probably about 3:00 in the afternoon, believe it or not. Even though I'm on my feet, I'm working at Barber all day long, I do not get hungry. I look at the clock, it's like 2-3 o'clock. I'm like, oh crap, now I gotta have a salad. That's all. I mean, I put myself on a diet, okay? And but with the Duo, I don't get hungry whatsoever.
You're lucky. I'm starving all the time.
But I mean, he also goes to the gym, 5 days a week, so it just his metabolism is probably just that much faster.
Yeah.
I think I ate a cow last week, a whole one.
A what? I didn't hear you.
A cow.
Of course you did.
Entire cow.
Yeah, but you didn't have no Yorkies, did you?
No Yorkies. No pasta at all.
That's evil. Pasta's evil. We don't eat that.
No, I don't eat red meat no more.
Ugh.
I know it's killing me, but
we can't be friends.
I'm sorry, guys.
That's good. Gotta do what's good.
I'm sorry. I know Scott only lived 10 minutes away from me. Look, you're gonna be jerks now to me. Thanks.
Hey, Rick.
Yes,
Couple
Jamie.
things you want to try. I know a couple of people had mentioned, about using 2 different DFTs, and I can tell you, as far as the experimental guy, you want to know something else? I've tried a few things.
Okay.
I can tell you
I'm
what I
gonna.
tried with the. Oh, go for it. With
I no. I always take notes. It doesn't matter if I'm a beginner like myself. I'm taking notes and listening to you guys. I'm learning.
Nice. Nice. So Black Label and Ultra, I have tried a couple of different versions. And if you're nervous with trying different DFTs, just do it in certain times. Remember, when you slap these things on, it's already used. Doesn't mean you have to use it for 24. Because I've tried putting on my Ultra in the morning for about 8 hours, or even sometimes 5, and then throwing on my Black. So trying different things as far as timing goes, and even pulling them off one or the other at night.
So during the middle of the day, what do you say? In the middle of the day, take one off in the middle of the day if you feel like you're getting that little in your system?
So it's more like putting it on. So in the morning, I'll throw on an Ultra, right? First thing, take Ultra, boom. And then sometimes 3 o'clock, I'll throw on my Black Label because that caffeine will kick over in the afternoon. Or if you're a person in the morning that needs that mood support all day, you'll throw on a Black Label and then throw your Ultra on in the afternoon for anywhere from 4 to 8 hours.
Okay.
If it makes you
Jamie, I actually find myself probably like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. If I have a dual on my leg or my arm, like last night, I had one on my arm. And I was getting a weird feeling. Maybe I was getting too much of it. So it would keep me up. And all of a sudden, I'm taking this thing off, put it on my nightstand. I'll take it off in the middle of the night, believe it or not. I won't continue all to the 24 hours. You know what I'm saying? I mean, has anybody done that? Is that a bad thing to do?
No, I take them off before bed.
I noticed lately, the last month, if I don't take them off, I'm not sleeping. So I don't know what's going on, but I have to remove mine. And then within a half an hour of removing them, I'm like,
she crashes out.
Yeah.
Hey, Scott, stop. Wait a minute. You say you take them off? Let me get you a video here. You say you take them off before you go to bed?
Yeah. Yeah.
What time do you actually put them on in the morning, may I ask?
I put them on
Like 6.
between 6 and 8.
So you don't keep them on for 24 hours then?
I don't have to.
No. 12
Oh,
hours.
it's 12 to 24 hours, correct?
12 hours, you got like 80% of it out of the DFT anyway.
Okay.
And that's been standard along the line. They'll work up to 24 hours, but that last 20% you're sucking out of it while you're sleeping. Especially if you get hot at night and you're a warm person, it's going to keep you up a little more. That's all. I think
that was my problem. I said, I messaged you of what it gave me that rash in the back of my legs.
Oh, absolutely. Well,
because I was sweating that night. Okay, and it left a mark on both legs, and being irritated. I still have the marks on my legs. Maybe I was getting too much. But you said, when I messaged you, too much, not enough water or circulation in my legs. No, that wasn't the problem because I'm drinking a gallon a day. I'm walking around the barber chair all day long.
Those are just options, and those are some of the reasons that cause that. But oftentimes that the adhesive being on in the same spot for 24 hours irritates people. That's all. Maybe your skin's a little sensitive there. That's
the reason why I did message you is because my sister-in-law was getting that on her arm. She's in there, so she's got to scrub all day long. And it happened to be on her day off, she put it on her arm, like right through this area, and that's what left her the rash.
I get them all the time.
Okay.
All the time.
So here's the other thing too. If you're just ripping them off, you're gonna get a mark because you're ripping part of your skin off. So when you take them off, I do. Well, lately I've been lazy and I just rip them off. But if I don't want a mark on my arm, I'll take a warm face cloth, put it on for a little bit, and just let it. And then I'll peel it.
I was actually.
So many people.
I was actually thinking. Yeah, I was thinking because I actually was. I don't want to tell you my secret, but I do shave my legs. The irritation.
I don't care.
No, I don't care. Hey, I shave my legs, okay, guys? The irritation from the razor, like stubble burn, whatever you want to call it, the woman get. Maybe that was causing it. That's what I was
There's
afraid.
more women on here. They know all about that shit, dude. Trust me.
Yeah,
I'm
this
not
is one
ashamed.
that-
Everybody's seen my legs. I'm not ashamed.
It's worse everywhere else. Trust me.
Oh, I know that.
All right, guys. We've gone 45 minutes tonight. Thank you so much for dialing in. I really, really appreciate it.
Jamie, thank you for that info.
You got it. You got it, man. Thank you for keeping everything positive. Thank you for working hard. You guys are all killing it. Please, please remember, Kim and I are here 24 hours. Message us any time of the day. When we are unavailable, our phones are on mute, or it'll message you and say, hey, I'm driving, I'll get back to you. I always get back to everyone as soon as I possibly can. But if there's something in your head, I don't care if it's 3 o'clock in the morning and you're thinking of something and you need to text it so you don't forget, just do it. It's okay. You're not going to disturb anyone. Yes, Zisk, it's okay. I promise.
You're in trouble now, mister. You said it.
Oh, you like Jamie just said, Scott, you're in trouble now. Well, guess what? 3 o'clock in the morning, if I have something on my mind, you give a call.
Perfect.
I don't want to hear, yo, dude, what do you want? I'm sleeping. I don't want to hear that crap.
Perfect.
Because right there, if you say I don't want to hear that crap, it's negativity, you're going to be off my list.
All right. Thank you, guys. Have a great day, and we will talk to everyone in the chat. Take care.
All right, Scott, thank you.